What's going on YouTube? Counting Gains back here again with another Eminem song. This one's called The Apple. This was never officially released. It was kind of an unreleased song from back in the day. If you guys want to help support this channel, guys, go check out my Patreon. Go hit that subscribe button, guys. Run this channel up. I'm going to be reacting to tons of stuff in the future. Let's get straight to it, guys. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Bro, Eminem, obviously one of the goats of rap music. Let's get it.
I'm a little nutty and I know it, but if you go back and take a look at my history, you will see that I'm not the only one who's off his rocker. There were many before me. I was always labeled the black sheep of the family with a bad seed I grow to be. But if you take a look at us now, you see the apple didn't fall too far from the tree.
Yo, that's fire, guys. So obviously Eminem is basically saying the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. I was like the black seed of the family. You know, I was like the craziest of the family, but the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, saying basically his whole family is crazy. Look at my family. Kim, you know, my mom, my wife, you know, even his whole family growing up were crazy. His dad as well. So basically saying, yeah, he was the black sheep of the family, guys, but, you know, he was also crazy as well, guys. So, yeah, fire, guys. I love that beat as well. It's just like an orchestra kind of beat at the beginning. I love it.
I was always labeled the black sheep of the family with a bad seed I grow to be. But if you take a look at us now, you see the apple didn't fall too far from the tree.
That's fire.
Alright, look. I'm gonna tell you the story from my side. Maybe you'll understand. Check it out. You done witnessed unexplainable shit. Too insane to explain. People run from what they just don't get.
Wait, hold on. So he's basically saying in the beginning, I'm gonna explain exactly how it went, guys. Exactly how this was so crazy. He's saying, but you witnessed unexplainable crazy shit, basically saying like that all the stuff growing up, you know, the Eminem experience basically made him into the person that he was. And he's telling his story from his side of the story, because a lot of people give their take, you know, but he's giving you his take now.
Story from my side. Maybe you'll understand. Check it out. You done witnessed unexplainable shit. Too insane to explain. People run from what they just don't get. Maybe say they should've just hit him with a little bit. Did I speak too soon? Should I spoon-fed him it? But I was just so eager to prove I was even worth being in the same league or the room.
Okay, so he's basically trying to say like,
People of whom I was in.
he's basically trying to say like, did I spit too much too soon? Did I do too much too soon? Because his first two albums were the greatest selling hip hop albums of all time, guys. Eminem's kind of contemplating there, you know, did I bust too early, guys? In a way to speak. Did I give too much too early? You know, because like I said, those two albums were phenomenal, and now it seems harder to try and recapture that. But he was just saying, I was just eager to prove that I could stand on the same level as these other rappers. Basically, he wanted to see that, he wanted to show that he was in the same lane as these other rappers. So pretty fire, guys.
Even worth being in the same league or the room of the people of whom I was in. Every now and then I look up like I was seeking approval. Was it because of the pigment on my skin, or was it a figment of my imagination?
That's fire. So he's basically trying to say like, you know, I was trying to seek approval, but was it because of the pigment of my skin? Because obviously, you know, rap music is black American music, guys. You know, hip hop music is black American music. And he was trying to figure out, you know, was my place actually here or not, you know, because he's a white guy, right? He's wondering like, you know, am I actually allowed to be here almost kind of thing? You know, Eminem's kind of contemplating, did I do right by the people who made the music? So yeah, Eminem's very humble, guys. He's a very humble dude. You know, he wants to honor the people who made the music. So absolutely fire, guys. He's contemplating whether or not he's doing right, you know, or whether he's getting enough kind of, you know, getting enough good response because he's a white guy.
Was it because of the pigment on my skin, or was it a figment of my imagination? Maybe it bothered me more than it did them. Maybe it wasn't a big deal back then, but to me it was. See, what it was I developed the complex from being judged.
Okay, so he's saying like, you know, I actually didn't, they didn't care much back then. People didn't really care much back in the day, but he said I did. I cared a lot about it because I was a white guy, obviously, you know, in a genre that's mainly by black people. He's saying I felt a little bit out of place, you know. He's trying to say, he said I felt very judged, you know, whether or not my stuff was good or not, so I had to really give it everything, you know. That's fine.
Now I'm next to Steel Box. I'm in the booth staring back to see who's marks. I get a reaction from usually the first song was for proof, and the rest of the group backed them up, and no one lied to each other because none of us had deals. It was real.
That's fire. So hold on a second. So he's saying, when they were in the booth spitting raps, he said the first person he was looked for was Proof, giving him the thumbs up, the seal of approval, saying that that's a good rap. That's fire, guys. I didn't, who'd have thought that Eminem, the greatest rapper of all time, cared so much about other people's opinions?
I get a reaction from usually the first song was for Proof, and the rest of the group backed them up, and no one lied to each other because none of us had deals. It was
he said none of us lied to each other because back then nobody had deals, guys. But now obviously it's changed a lot because obviously they all have deals now, so it's really tough to be very honest with everybody when everyone is making tons of cash, right?
real. We just wanted tickets for that meal.
Sometimes I feel like it's just me. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. But take a look at my family, 'cause the apple don't fall too far from the tree. I said,
So he's just reiterating the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, guys. He said sometimes I feel crazy, but he's basically saying he felt crazy because he was the only white guy in a whole, genre full of black dudes, basically. I guess he would, because he was one of the first white people ever to come out in rap music. Obviously he blew it up, guys. The other white guys that were in rap music were so shit. Mark Wahlberg, and Vanilla Ice, they were all terrible. And then when Eminem came through, he really changed, the way people looked at it. So absolutely fire.
sometimes I feel like it's just me. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. But take a look at my family, 'cause the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Ever since my mother was pregnant with a second egg, 'cause she said that I had a baby sister who fell out of the window. I was too young to remember Kansas City projects. I was like 5, 6, and how come? I remember Malcolm, Isaac, and Boogie. If it was the projects in Missouri, 'cause those were my best friends until Isaac took my tricycle and my Uncle Ty went to try to go get it back, and ended up getting jumped and cut in the gut with a switching 70-some stitches. Which is to this day when my mother still tries to show me some old fake picture of a fictitious little sister who never existed, and this is why part of my life so twisted.
So his mom is so crazy that she made up lies to him about having a little sister, but she fell out of a window. This is crazy, guys. So Eminem's mom would lie to him so much that saying that he had a little sister that fell out of a window. Why would she make up lies like that? Because basically she's on loads of drugs. She's crazy.
But I can never
That's
be
insane.
as sick as that bitch is. And by the way, that bitch is one of my relatives.
Sometimes I feel like it's just me. Sometimes
Nuts.
I feel like I'm going crazy. But take a look at my family, 'cause the apple don't fall too far from the tree. I said sometimes I feel like it's just me. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. But take a look at my family, 'cause the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
You probably have to peel back layers upon layers of pain to see why everything I say is so insane.
He's saying you have to peel back so many layers of pain. So obviously Eminem's gone through so much growing up, guys. His uncle Ronnie killed himself. His uncle, he didn't have any dad. His mom was crazy. His mom was giving him drugs. He had the most crazy upbringing ever. He's saying you have to peel back the layers of pain. So Eminem's going through a lot, basically.
What's different about my brain that separates me from other players in this game? On the surface, it may seem like a scheme or some sort of scam for me to get some damn sympathy, but that's the last thing I need is for people to walk around feeling sorry for me.
Yeah, so he's saying that he says these things not so that he can get sympathy, but just so he can express himself, so he can kind of get it off his chest. That's fire, guys. Eminem's just keeping it real with
On the
us.
surface, it may seem like a scheme or some sort of scam for me to get some damn sympathy, but that's the last thing I need is for people to walk around feeling sorry for me. And I'm not a G, never claimed to be. I gave my vest to Cassius, this whole Pete. Don't need it more than me, but we'll see.
Before he said, I gave my bulletproof vest to Cassius, because obviously this is around the G-Unit era, I think. This is officially never released. It sounds like it's around the G-Unit era, the re-up era. So he's saying, I gave my bulletproof vest to Cassius. Let's hope he never has to use it, though. Eminem goes through a lot, guys. Even nowadays, with his family not being crazy, he's going through, having to wear bulletproof vests, to be safe. So, pretty crazy life.
Cause we ain't looking for beef, but if it comes our way, what do we turn the other cheek? Come on.
Sometimes I feel like it's
He said, but at the end of the day, when beef comes looking for us, do we just turn the other cheek or do we attack it head on? Eminem's saying we're gonna attack it head on. This is fire, guys. This gets you pumped up.
me. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. But take a look at my family, 'cause the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Bro, I like this beat. It's
Sometimes I
sick.
feel like it's just me. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. But take a look at my family, 'cause the apple don't
beat is fire.
And I'm the crazy one, right?
He's basically sending us the question, and I'm the crazy one because I'm just expressing how I was raised. Basically, he's saying compared to the other people in my life, I was the sane one. I was sane. That's what he's basically trying to say here. This is fire.
Whatever. Let me be the crazy one.
Crazy. I like that, guys. You know, I always wonder why Eminem has unreleased songs and like unreleased music. You know, maybe because he doesn't find the hook that good or something like that. Because the hook there was really good to me, but to the average, you know, listener, maybe he finds that it's not the best hook. So maybe it's a couple of these things. I don't personally think that Eminem can ever have a bad song, guys. You know, him and Dre and Proof and the way 50 and them remix songs and all that kind of intertwined like rap music business that they do is just insane, guys. I really don't think that they ever have any bad music. So that was fire, man. Eminem the Apple, basically trying to show the people around him are crazy and he's not. Make sure to leave in the comments down below other songs, man. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I love you guys all, man. Eminem is the GOAT, and I'm out of here. Peace.